Guys, this is Lloyd Sterling from New Wave Fitness. Today is January 3rd, I think, and we're going to give you the perfect diet for gaining weight or putting on some muscle mass. I've used this diet guide personally, and it works really well, but it's kind of expensive, so if you're on the low side of the budget, you may have to substitute some things, but otherwise, it's going to get you a lot of muscle mass. It's got lots of protein, lots of carbs, lots of calories, and enough fat to keep your body in shape. So I'm just going to get right into it. And so the first thing is that you're going to need a couple things. You're going to need whey protein. The protein I've used is a mass gainer protein combination. It's called Isomass Extreme Gainer, and it has a lot of different things in it. You can take 4 scoops. It's got 1,000 calories almost, and 60 grams of protein, 65 grams of protein, I think 80 carbs, and 4 scoops and really good stuff like creatine, all mixed together. It's a 10-pound tub for $59.99 in GNC if you have your gold card, and that's pretty much unbeatable price for how much they give you. So first things first, you need your whey protein. I prefer Isomass Extreme Gainer, like I said. That's up to you though. There's other choices that you can use. Whey protein just by itself could work, but the Isomass got everything you need. So just that alone you'd be fine. So upon waking, 1 scoop of your whey protein is 1 piece of fruit. Okay? Now on your weight training days, you can sub the 1 scoop for 3 scoops. Okay? So if you're doing a workout, like let's say upper plus from P90X plus, or chest and back from P90X, or shoulders and arms, anything that's using weight and going to get a lot of blood pumping, you can sub in 3 scoops right when you wake up with a piece of fruit. Okay? And on days like yoga, I would just use 1 scoop, egg stretch the same. So 25 minutes later, 30 minutes later, your breakfast. This is your actual breakfast. The first was just getting the protein in the body because you're so hungry. Sleeping, because when you sleep, your body goes into, hibernation mode where you don't even really use many calories to stay alive. You kind of are at, 10%. So when you wake up, you need that protein right away. So breakfast, scramble, 3 eggs, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 cup of yogurt. Pretty simple breakfast, real quick and easy. 30 minutes later, you're going to have another snack. This is not your breakfast. This is a late morning snack. So about 30 minutes after breakfast, you're going to have 1 piece of fruit, banana, apple, orange, anything really, and 1 cup of pineapple and 1 granola bar. You can sub that out really however you want it. Just make sure you get the fruit in there and you get that energy bar, granola bar in there. Okay, so that is pretty much going to have you set until lunchtime, which is about 12, depending on what time you wake up, maybe 1. So at lunch, this is what I usually have. So you're going to have a 6-ounce can of tuna, 2 slices of whole wheat bread, 1 tablespoon of light mayo, and 1 large piece of fruit. So, pretty simple, right? We're just going to crack open the can of tuna, drain the water, throw in 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Now, before we get into dinner, depending on when you work out, you may work out before dinner. Some people work out at night after dinner. Depends on entirely your schedule. But this is something you got to know. On your workout days, on your pre-workout days, within 30 minutes of a workout, you're going to have 1 scoop of whey protein or 1 large apple. Basically, this is your pre-workout drink, and it's putting protein in your body to get you pumped. Another choice that I do is just a pre-workout drink in itself without the whey protein. And for that, I use black powder. I've also heard people saying they use Jack 3D. So that's also another one. The problem with that is sometimes you'll have a crash effect. So if you don't want a crash effect, don't take the black powder. Just take 1 scoop of whey protein, wait 30 minutes, and then begin your workout. Post-workout, meaning after you finish your workout. Within 30 minutes of you being done with your workout, you're going to take 2 scoops of whey protein and half a cup of low-fat milk, okay? That's going to put a lot of protein in your body for after just exhausting your body. You need that protein so you can get back into it, okay? So that's assuming you do your workout before dinner. Now for dinner, this is what I usually have if I can afford it. It's pretty expensive though. So dinner, you're going to have 8-ounce salmon. You can have chicken, meat, pretty much any type of meat or chicken or fish for your dinner. Just make sure, 6 to 10 ounces. 1 cup of broccoli. I like broccoli. 1 cup of vegetables though, corn, peas, carrots. 1 cup of vegetables. 2 cups of mixed green salad. and 2 tablespoons of olive oil / vinegar dressing. You're not going to have ranch because ranch is fattening. I sometimes have ranch on, 2 days out of the week because it makes me feel human. But if you can make, a balsamic vinegar or olive oil and vinegar dressing, do that if you can. Okay, next is after dinner, you're going to have your nighttime snack. This is right before you go to sleep pretty much. You're going to have a 2 tablespoon peanut butter sandwich and 1 scoop of whey protein. Because the protein, it takes a while to absorb into your body, right? So when you go to sleep, that protein is going to still be in your body, and your muscles, after being worked out, are going to be asleep, and you're going to be craving the protein, but you'll be asleep, so you won't know you're craving it. And so you're going to have probably 40 grams of protein in your body while you're sleeping to absorb, so you're not so hungry when you get up in the morning. And so that protein goes into your body while you're sleeping, because your muscles, when you're working out, your muscles change and they tear and they heal while you're sleeping. So if you have the protein in there while you're sleeping, then all the better. So this is a key note. During all of this diet guide I just explained, throughout the day whenever you feel hungry, I sometimes eat 2 to 4 peanut butter sandwiches a day, including that last one. So the reason being is because the size to calorie ratio for a peanut butter sandwich is kind of unbeatable. You have 2 scoops, I think it's around 200 calories, and 8 grams of protein for just a scoop or 2. So it's really unbeatable for how much protein and calories you get for just a small amount. Okay, so that's pretty much your diet. In total, this is going to get you around 3,500 to 4,000 calories if you're using the Isomax Extreme Gainer like I use. If you're just using straight up protein, whey protein, you're probably going to be borderline 3,000 maybe to 3,500 peak, which is good. For my body type, I'm 5'9" and a half, and I'm about 140 or so. 140. And so for me, 3,000 calories, 4,000 calories is good. I'm going to gain a lot of mass muscle from that. The problem being is right now, this is an expensive diet, and you're going to need to spend a lot of money for this because you're going to be eating a lot of tuna, you're going to be eating a lot of peanut butter, a lot of protein, you're going to be going through bread like crazy. So, Extreme Gainer. In total, this is going to give you around ballpark of 340 grams of protein. Now, you only need 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, so theoretically, I would only need 140 grams of protein to sustain myself. But when you work out, you add anything else, and you want to gain muscle mass, you got to up your grams of protein intake. So by almost tripling that, you're going to have a lot of protein. It's going to be 3 times as much efficiency as far as absorbing and creating mass muscle. 360 grams of carbs. A lot of people say carbs are bad because they just, they don't help you to lose weight, or they don't help you stay lean, they make you fat. But these are good carbs. There's good carbs and bad carbs. These are good carbs, and 110 grams of fat. Everybody needs fat in their diet. It's just we need it to survive. That's how it is. So it's a really low amount of 110 grams of fat for a whole day's worth of food. And basically, by taking this diet guide, and this is the one that a lot of people have been asking me on my old channel, Salty Chip, they've been asking me for the diet guide, so I thought I would make a video on my new channel and explain it word for word exactly what I use for the diet guide. And the other choices you can use for protein besides Isomass are AMP Wheyebolic Extreme 60. That's just pure protein. The other one is Amplified Mass XXX. I've used those, but personally I like Isomass Extreme Gainer the best. It's the cheapest, and it's 10 pounds. You can't get a better deal than that, trust me. Okay? Other than that, that's pretty much it for the diet guide. If you have any questions or concerns, leave a comment in the little comment section below, and I'll be sure to reply back. Once again, this has been Lloyd Sterling from New Way Fitness, coming to you live at about 5 o'clock in Hawaii. Hawaii and stuff. So, once again, thank you for subscribing. Tell your friends, and more videos to come in the new year.